Washing machine has door locked, making humming sound, no lights displayed except door locked. Tenant tried to run machine with hot and cold water supply valves off.
Hello from our service, my name is Chaz, I am so happy to help you today. I would like to say that we are also on the honors system. I in good faith am going to do my utmost to ensure your satisfaction. Please before rating me, make sure that I have answered all your questions. Can I get the complete model number of the washing machine?
It is a Maytag Maxima X front-load steam washer with the PowerWash cycle MHW 4200BW.
Do you have no burst hoses on the machine?
No burst hoses on the machine. It was purchased new and just put into service August 9th. All hoses are brand new metal braided type, no leaking is going on.
Yes, but are they no flood hoses, that if they break they shut down water flow? Do you have the part number of the hose you purchased?
The company is Homeworks Worldwide. The number I see on the extra pair I bought is 7243 7234 12 PKD. There is nothing on the package about them being no flood hoses.
Okay, I found the hoses you purchased, they are not flood-proof hoses, so that is not the problem. Does the door lock when you start the machine?
As of yesterday I had to unplug the machine to stop the continuous humming sound. The door would not unlock even after unplugging it. When I plug it in I do not get any lights on except for the door lock one. I had tried power on/off button, stop/start cycle, nothing would make a difference. I can get to the machine in a few minutes, it is not where my computer is, but I can go to it and see if it is still doing the same thing. Any suggestions about buttons to push when I go check it out now?
Yes.
What should I try when I go over there?
See if the control lock button is on, if so then you need to hold that button down until the light goes out.
I don't recall that button light being on, but I will go to the washer now and get back to you in a few minutes. Thanks.
Okay.
Just looked at it. Plugged it in and the humming/trying to run noise started up again. There are still no lights or display on any part of the front panel except for the blinking door lock button. I tried pushing and holding the control lock button as you said and that did nothing. Tried it again and still no response. The estimated cycle time window is black, nothing lighting up on it. Turning the wash cycle knob does nothing. Pressing the power/cancel button does nothing, and neither does the hold to start button. The only thing it is doing is the humming/trying to start sound and the blinking door lock light. The only way I can stop those is to unplug the machine.
Is the humming coming from the top of the machine or at the bottom?
I'm thinking like bottom left.
Fred, I have no idea then, I will opt out and another expert that may have seen this problem can help you.
Okay Chaz, I appreciate your help and time trying to solve this, thanks. Relist, answer quality. New expert.
Thanks for counting on us to help with your appliance problem. My name is I look forward to helping you. I suspect you are hearing the drain pump running. The control may see that the machine has issues and thinks it is in a flood mode. That would also explain why the door will not unlock. On the back of the top panel are screws. Remove them and pull the panel off. Number 20 in the right rear corner is a pressure switch. Remove the small hose from that switch and then plug the machine in. Does the door unlock and the humming stop?
Delay in getting back to you as washer is in a rental cottage and I could not be able to move the unit enough to get it back panel to take it off. I was able to get it off this morning. I believe I identified the pressure switch you referred to and I disconnected the small hose at the end not closest to the switch. Plugged the machine back in and I still have the same noise I've been having, still have the locked door, and still cannot get any displays on the front panel to light up and none of the controls power on/cancel, pause the cycle or any other functions. With the back panel off I can see that when I plug it in water does rise up in the discharge line but not enough for it to get up and out. What's next? Thanks.
What happens when you unplug that pressure switch, the electrical part of it? It sounds like that switch is telling the control that there is too much water and it will suspend all operations.
I have taken off the main back panel of the machine. Do I need to take off the upper panel to get at the electrical part of the switch? Is it just a plug-in connection?
Yes, the switch is at the very top. The connector will just unplug, yes.
Just so you know, we finally got that connector unplugged after a struggle. Got the washer door open and display lights on. Didn't know whether or not you wanted us to reconnect that pressure switch, both the tube and electric connection, or leave it off. We found on our own it had to be put back together, and once we did that all seemed to be functioning as it should. Thank you for your assistance, you were right on the money. Hope we don't have to do that again.
That is great news, very well done.
If you have a home improvement or appliance question and want to chat with an expert now, visit justanswer.com/ythi.